about the thing we don't want to talk about, and that is staying fit working from home. There is enough on your plate. Staying fit or getting in shape is usually the last on your to-do list. Even when you have the convenience of workout routines at home, it still seems like an impossible task. So, hey moms, welcome to the Life Unboxed podcast, where we talk about all things momtrepreneur, from raising your kids to running a business, and the most important, keeping your sanity. I am Jodie the mom, a successful virtual assistant and homeschool mom of 6 for almost 10 years. My goal is to give you as much help as possible so you can confidently start a business and homeschool your kids. So be sure to visit lifeunboxed.blog and grab your copy of the Momtrepreneur's Guide to Homeschool Curriculum, 55 pages of sanity-saving tips. If you want to confidently work from home and homeschool, then you definitely need to get your copy. And remember, you can support the show through my Amazon store. So yes, I am published, and I am excited to show you some of the things I have published. I have homeschool resources, but right now, one thing new that I've introduced is I have hardcover and softcover journals, and I made them a little bit bigger than the normal size. Just want to try them out. So I did a New York theme here. There we go. So hardcovers here, softcovers here. Aren't they? I think they look great. And also I love how this turned out. This is chilling with my nomies on it. So I will leave the link to my author profile. Pick up a book, grab a history timeline notebook, and be sure to follow me on Amazon. So let's get into this week's topic. There's so much that demands your attention. And if you add one more thing to your plate, you might just break it. Working from home is hard. Homeschooling kids is hard. Add them together and you have a special kind of chaos. Working from home with kids is exhausting, and you are juggling a lot throughout the day. Then there are all those temptations lurking around every corner. The pantry beckons you to indulge. The fridge cries out for attention, and the couch calls you to rest. It is hard to fit in workout routines at home, even those that promise only 30 minutes per day. But your mental and physical health are your two biggest assets in life and in business, and you need to take care of both. And I'll just confess, let's grab some coffee. Since it's confession, we'll get some coffee. I wanted to go on the treadmill today, and I didn't. But that was extra. It would have been an extra. So it's okay. I'm still in my normal routine. But let's talk about why you need to work out at home. Because some people prefer to go to the gym and work out because the act of taking the time to drive there solidifies the commitment to exercise. Now, I am not one of those people. If my body is going to shake like a bowl full of jelly, then I want to do it in the comfort of my own home. And not to mention my lack of coordination. Who remembers Taibo workouts? Yeah, not pretty. So trust me, it is a public service working out at home. Now, whether you go to the gym or work out at home, know that sitting all day long is not good for you. Now, I'll leave a link that has a few facts, but to summarize, most people sit more than they realize, and all that time sitting without activity causes some legitimate health risk. Sitting for long periods every day over a long period of time increases the risk of diabetes and cardiovascular events. But there's even worse than that. I know those sound terrible, but there's worse. Sitting too long also makes your butt bigger. Yeah, that's what every mother wants, right? And here's the problem. It is so easy to think that you're moving enough when you're working from home because you feel tired often. Honestly, I'm not sure what it feels like to not be tired anymore. So thinking of adding workout routines at home makes me feel even more exhausted. But here's the catch. I do feel better when I start working out on a regular basis. as a mom working from home, it sometimes feels like you're running a marathon every day. And your mind can trick you into thinking you're getting in enough movement. So here's the challenge to see if you're moving enough throughout the day. Get a fitness watch that will count your steps. Garmin, iWatch, Fitbit. I've used them all. Get one that you like and works with your budget. Any of these watches will get the job done. I found the Garmin to be the most cost effective, and I haven't been disappointed with it. At the moment, I do have an iWatch, and sometimes Siri likes to talk to me when I'm recording videos. But I got the iWatch because we switched to iPhones. But either will work. Wear it and see how many steps you take during the day. You will probably be shocked. When I first got my smartwatch, I was curious to see how working from home changed my movement, and I was shocked. On average, I only clocked in about 1,500 steps a day. Now, the recommended daily goal is 10,000 steps. So I was barely getting just over 1/10 of that. I was not moving nearly as much as I thought I was, and it was a stunning reality check. Do you know how many steps you're getting in each day? Okay, so mom, if you're like eating your popcorn or you're eating your chocolate, in the pantry, hiding from your kids, listening to this podcast, let's talk about 3 tips to stay fit working from home. You don't want to increase your chances for diabetes or a cardiovascular event, and you definitely don't want your butt getting bigger. So here are my tried and tested tips for staying fit while working from home. So number 1 is move at your desk. This is actually one of my favorites because it's an easy way to multitask. And any kind of multitask is a win in my book. So I spend so much time at my desk, I need an option to work out while I'm working. And this is a great way to add your workout routines at home. Now, I'll just tell you, I turn on my exercise app on my smartwatch and I make sure that I'm within the zone when I do it. So if you decide to use a standing desk, I've tried it, but it didn't work for me. It actually, I could feel the pain in my shoulders, so I stopped. But if you have a standing desk, you can get a Simply Fit board and twist at your desk. If they still make them, I still have mine. But I would strongly suggest not buying generic. I did, and the board cracked within a month. So my actual Simply Fit board is still in one piece more than 5 years later, and my three-year-old loves to scape on it, as she says. You can use hand weights to lift at your desk, put a mini exercise bike under your desk. There are wobble cushions that help with your core. There are also desk ellipticals. I have a desk elliptical under my desk. And again, when I use it, I do turn on my workout for my smartwatch. So this is how I know that I'm intentionally moving and keeping up a pace that counts as a workout. I also like to see my ring close and get rewarded for my workout. Who doesn't need a gold star? Come on, moms, we need gold stars too. There are so many ways that you can start moving at your desk and start your journey to getting fit. And we still need to talk about actual workout routines now. But we're not going to get there yet because number 2, this is also very important, is to drink water. This is one of those things that is easy to forget even with the kitchen right there. Or you might even be working out of your kitchen. But it is so easy to keep going throughout the day and not think about drinking water. But drinking water helps you stay full, and this will help you to not overeat as well. The pantry is right there, and the fridge says, hey, baby, come on over and see what's inside. So anyone else eat out of boredom? Because sometimes you just need a break from your computer, and the easiest place to go is the pantry. In an office, you would probably walk over to your friend's desk for a distraction. But at home, the only thing to distract you is the fridge or the pantry. So instead of heading to these 2 places, head for the water instead. Now we're going to get into actual workouts. Make it part of your daily routine. Although you added more movement at your desk, it is time to add actual workout routines at home. So it is recommended to do 150 minutes of moderate exercise or 75 minutes of intense aerobic exercise per week. So that comes down to 30 minutes 5 days per week or 50 minutes 3 days per week. For intense workouts, that is 15 minutes 5 days per week or 25 minutes 3 days a week. Or just get a smartwatch and the app will track this time for you. And you can do it. Pick how many days per week you want to work out. And I think this is probably the most important for you. How many days can you easily work out in a week without skipping? Now, there was a time where I was gung-ho. I was going to do 4 days during the week. But by the time I got to that fourth day, things just got busy. Things pop up. But what I found was 3 days was easily manageable. So I still do 3 days during the week, and then I'll throw in a long run or something on the weekend. So I do try to add that extra day, but I commit to just 3 days a week. So pick how many days you want to work out that's realistic and that you can accomplish, and then start working towards the time frame. So make it part of your daily routine so you can start forming habits. Once a habit is formed, you do it without thinking. And you don't have to start your intense workout immediately. Build up to it. If you're going from nothing to 30 minutes of, Jillian Michaels 30-day shreds, your body is going to rebel. And you will increase the likelihood that you won't follow through or keep up the routine. Start slow. Aim for 15 minutes a day to start. The key is to do it at the same time every day so that you create a habit of working out at that same time. And this will increase your chances of sticking to the routine for the long haul. So here are some of my favorite workout routines at home: Pilates, treadmill, exercise bike, and I have a whole bunch more. So you can look at the Pinterest board. I will leave that link in the description below. And there's workouts on there that include Tabata exercises, kettlebell, and treadmill interval exercises. So at the moment, I am focusing on weight training. This has changed over the years, so that's what I'm doing right now. Because the more muscle you build, the more calories you burn at rest. Are you convinced now that you need to work out more? So part of my reason for writing this post and doing the show like this is so I can remind myself that I need to do this too. So are you ready to get moving, or at least start adding movement at your desk? What is the first step you will take to get started? And again, if you want some workout ideas that you can do, follow me on Pinterest because I got them on there. Mom, I am so glad you joined me today. If you want to help spread the word, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. You can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember to check out the Life Unboxed store for all of your Mom Boss merch, and be sure to follow me on Amazon and check out all the wonderful homeschool resources I have there and freelancer resources. Be sure to share the podcast and video with your friends, and I will see you in the next show.